Shibiri, shibiri, shibiri. They are talking shibiri.
Let's talk about Bole Festival. My name is Karanayu and this is Karanayu Talks. If you are watching me from YouTube, hello, make sure you subscribe. If you're listening to me from Spotify or Jollof Radio, yeah, because Jollof Radio, they sign me up on their platform. And if you're listening to me via Audio Mac, big shout outs to each and every one of you. Whichever platform you're listening to me on podcasts, big shout outs. I appreciate the love, the encouragement, and everything. Okay, let's go straight to the business of the day. Bole Festival, one of the biggest food festival, was held in Harcourt. It has been going on for years now. The show has been on for more than, I think, 8 years, if I'm not mistaken. I did not attend this year. I only went to cover like behind the scenes content. You can check it out on Just Always YouTube channel. I'll put the details there. That's what I did. That's what I had interest for, because I've enjoyed all the fun aspect of Bole Festival. So this year I had other things I wanted to do. So I was like, you know what? I'll just do what I can do and probably follow people's status, and be enjoying myself from their page. That was my plan, and that's what I did. Before this Bole Festival, I like to give stories before I start. I was having like a sit-down conversation with my friend, and I told my friend that I'm so happy that Bole Festival has put Port Harcourt on the map, and now nothing, Port Harcourt will not be boring, because this state has been so quiet. Nothing really happens. A lot of creatives, they've been trying their best to see how they can put Port Harcourt on the map. I hope that nobody will come and there won't be any form of temptation or any kind of thing that will just change the whole thing. But before we used to have River State Carnival, all of a sudden River State Carnival was no more. And that's how Port Harcourt became very quiet. And it's as if I know. I'm not saying this one was, I'm not calling this person an evil spirit though. But then I just feel like some kind of unnecessary temptation that is not supposed to happen. So day one finished. I came online. Cynthia Bole Festival. Yeah, I'm calling her Cynthia Bole Festival because that's what I saved the name as on my phone. She's one of the team members for Bole Festival, and she had a clash with one. I don't want to call her name. I won't give her name. She had a clash with this Saolu Recross. Yeah, let's use that word. Let me use that name. Saolu. I'm not even pronouncing the name. Saolu Recross. I'm not even good at pronouncing Yoruba names. Saolu Recross. I'll put this. Should I put this picture? Okay. He's a food vlogger. He used to criticize people's food. So I don't care what you and Cynthia, what people's beef was, or that one don't concern me. But look, Kisha, I like violence. But then I don't care, and I'm not here to side Cynthia, or I'm not here to support someone who will cross. No, I'm not going to do that. But I'm not happy with the choice of words. Now, this is what the guy wrote that really pissed me off. First of all, Cynthia wrote something laughing my ass out, biggest food putting my ass. You think say PH na Lagos, I go beat nonsense come off your body really. I think she did this tweet. Then Baba Kong take what she writes, put am for in IG story. He now said, Bole Festival, see what your staff is shooting. Is this baby a cultist? I just go angry. I was like, why would you say is this baby a cultist? Are you okay? Now, if you live in Port Harcourt, you know that most of the creators here, we have been trying to kill that narrative of Port Harcourt is the city for cultists and all that. It's something that we've been fighting for the longest time. And then this Saolu Recross now came and said, is this baby a cultist? That one was not even enough. The guy even went as far as saying, he wrote a tweet, dear Bole Fest, your cultist staff or whatever. The guy was just I actually went to his page to screenshot everything so that when I'm talking, I'll not look like a fool. I have evidence. He was saying, let's call it a night before other female PH cultists. Like he now referred to other, like other female PH cultists find me and give me a proper welcome to PH City. Look here, I kind of blame the organizers for inviting this guy, because Truth be told, I've been seeing most of the Port Harcourt influencers, bloggers from their status, they've been posting about Bole Festival. So I was even expecting that these same bloggers and influencers would continue posting. But then this guy said the organizers of Bole Festival reached out to him, gave him a VIP ticket, he was trying to get. Upon the vex say, anyway, I'm not blaming you now. The organizers who are playing make you invites. Because if they give you an invite to come to somewhere, why would you come and start calling people PH, like what they call cultists? I think people should learn to know how to use words. Me, I'm not good with words too, but I try to filter most of the things, especially when I'm in a public gathering, and especially knowing fully well, okay, I'm a brand though. Sanwo-Olu Cross is a brand. You are a food critic, and you go as far as calling somebody a cultist. That was too extreme. It wasn't the right choice of word. You should have gone to meet Cynthia. Anyway, Cynthia threatened and said you could do or something, and tell Cynthia. But now, my anger with him is that why should you classify everybody in Port Harcourt female cultists? I mean, I look like cultist. I look like cultist. Tell me. It didn't really make any sense. It was not beautiful at all. That one was not even enough. Though. Instead of Sanwo-Olu Cross to just carry his wahala and be going. I don't know whether the beef he had with Cynthia Bole Festival was now pinching his heart and his soul. He now came and said that Port Harcourt does not have a culture. I was like, what the hell is wrong with this Sanwo-Olu Cross? What is wrong with this guy? And I'm not even here to talk about what he said about Port Harcourt does not have a culture. The fact that the thing is that you're not even doing you've not done proper research about Port Harcourt. Port Harcourt has different languages. Like there are different languages. In this Port Harcourt, we have Igbo people that are here. In this Port Harcourt, we have different, even Akwa Ibom people, they stay here. There are different languages, and it's not just Port Harcourt. And I don't blame you because we only make River State, we push Port Harcourt more than we push other places. We have Bole, we have Eche, we have other places, and these places are actually nice places you can go to. But it's just that we don't project those places more. We always project Port Harcourt. So people always feel that it's only Port Harcourt that is existing in River State. I just pray that God will open doors for content creators and things will go well. We can have access to other aspects of River State so that we can be sharing the culture and language, so that Sanwo-Olu Cross will not come here and start saying that we don't have a culture. You understand? So that is that about Sanwo-Olu Cross. Anyway, his name is Opemi, but I didn't want to call his name, but that's the name I chose to call him. I just feel like if you have any beef with anybody, as a brand, this is my advice to him. As a brand, whenever you're giving an official invite to come to a particular place, especially for a work purpose, mind your choice of words. Yes, Cynthia must have made you angry. Cool. But calling us cultists, it wasn't beautiful. I didn't find it funny. In fact, when he made that statement, I was like, this guy is totally off. That was not a right choice of word. And he kept doing videos. He kept saying, I just want this babe to write. I didn't want this babe. Heck, I want this babe to tweet or do a post talking about me or even subbing me. That way, when I take legal action and involve the police, I am lawyers. I will not have a guilty conscience. She has blocked me everywhere. No. Me, the only thing I'm just vexing for you is the fact that he called us culty. But then that choice of word was very bad. So the next crazy thing that happened that I saw, the fashion aspect, I go and watch Just Always YouTube channel, Fashion Process, analyze the fashion aspect. So I'm not going to do that on Karen and Talks. I analyzed it with my friend. We talked about some very, very important. We will give advice on what the organizer should do. I'll put the link so you can go and watch. Now, another thing that I saw, this one concerns Michelle Loki, the bloggers in the para say organizers don't give them advice, so they don't want to write or post anything about the event. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that you're not being appreciated, despite the fact that try your best. But then there's one thing this guy posted that I saw some reason with. As a blogger, what value have you created that the brand will see you and get attracted to call you for stuff? Which is one, makes sense. Then I think it was young guy. Some bloggers were insulting their fellow bloggers, calling them copy and paste. Everybody's at fault. I'm not siding anybody. Now, first of all, well, a festival is not a very big event, so I don't go blame them. All those narratives that were flying around, I'm not sure say it concern them. But then this is what I think. I feel like Bole Festival is our own. It's our content. It's something that is happening in the south. This is one of the biggest events that has pulled the largest crowd. Like the largest crowd. And I don't think now is the time for us to start saying organizers did not call us. I think now is the time for us to start working as a team. Every blogger should see what content they can pull out of Bole Festival. Try and see what you can create. I was even feeling like, okay, at least beef is going around, or I don't want to call it beef. Maybe they can find ways. Most of you are very close to the organizer. Some of us we have the contact of the organizer. You can sit down and say, how can we involve the bloggers? Do you understand? The truth is that a lot of bloggers push this event. I saw most of the promotion from some people. At some point, I was like, when they do Bole Festival this year, because I'm friends with some of the team members, the organizers, I was seeing it on their various platforms, their various statuses. That's how I was able to know that, okay, this event is coming up. So I was like, okay, probably these people that are promoting it, they'll be at the venue to talk more about it and all that. Now it's time for us to see how we can go Bole Festival and make this brand. Let's not come and do one day now Bole Festival. They say they are not doing it in this town because we don't have any events apart from which other event that comes up again. Afro Street Festival that people are trying to come up. There's no other major event. After now, Harcourt will be quiet. We'll not do all these small mini events. So I feel like bloggers, you guys should just chill. People should not attack each other again. People should see how you can build up content. Most of you have contact with the organizer. As for the organizers, you see, no matter how Bole Festival is big, people still need to promote. You need to do PRO, you need to do publicity because Don Jazzy, Maven, Google, let me call big brands that if I go on my phone, I see their advert. Even YouTube, they do adverts. Facebook self, they do adverts. If you go, you see their advert. Big companies, they do adverts. And then let's learn to build. Let everybody start learning how to build. Like, carry your own. We should work like team members. Everybody cannot be doing solo all the time. We need to start working as a team. It has to be a collective thing. This is our brand. Like we should work together and see how we can take the content to another level because this is a brand that brought the likes of MTN. Normally, to get MTN to come and sponsor your event is hard. Coca-Cola, Casera. In my head, I was like, so these people can come to Harcourt. I was just seeing Dying Minute. I was seeing Sterling Bank. I was seeing all these big brands. And on a normal day, I know how many creatives have been struggling to get these people to even come and put their stand. Let's be that, okay, yes, people support them. So all these fights, to me, is so unnecessary. It doesn't make any sense. If the organizers don't know bloggers, I call some bloggers that I know, just always, you guys know already. They try, Believe All is one guy that I see most of his content, and I like his content. Young Andy, Naira Diary is another blog, very intelligent blog. I think they need to consult more media personalities. Then I know some influencers that are good. Jane Derry talks about she gives stories like she breaks, and I saw that girl tried though. That girl was giving people question and people asked her. Even me, people were asking me about Bole Festival, how to dress, go to the venue and go and do video so that I will put it out there. That's why people thought I was at the festival. I was not at the festival. I just did it out of passion and love for the brand. You get, and I felt like, oh, finally we have something that will make us create content. So I dressed. I went to join Gist Always people. We now created a video on things you should know. It was titled Bole Festival Guide. But people were asking me how much is ticket, where can I buy ticket? All these plenty questions. So I was like, okay, let me go and do video for people so that they will not come and be asking me plenty questions because at some point I was tired of the questions. So I decided to do a short video so that people can go and see it and get to know. Festival don't finish. Now, what other event are we anticipating for? Now we'll go back to our human lives. We'll now start looking at content from Lagos and other places. Shout out to you guys, people are trying. But you should not fight. It won't make any sense. But in all, I appreciate the Bole Festival team. Also, thumbs up to you. You guys did an awesome job. I love what you guys are doing. Please don't give up. Don't allow any ugly narrative to kill your vibe. Just look for how you can make this festival better. I know you told me personally about you guys needing sponsors. Sponsors, please come through for this guy. He really tried. If it was me, I'll be crying every 2 seconds because that thing was hectic. Waiting I see for behind the scenes. Don't worry, go to Stories YouTube channel and watch. I say if it was me, my friends would be waiting me. Don't worry, Karina, this event is going to turn out well. It's going to turn out well. And for the cry. But thank God that the show ended well.